Hello viewers, happy to see you all again at Finance Master. I hope you're all doing great. The topic of today's video focuses on the 10 highest paying jobs that you can learn. So let's start the video right away. Just a decade ago, in order to learn the majority of high paying jobs, you had to spend 4 years in an educational institution and somewhere between $40,000 and $100,000. Fortunately, the world has changed because of the internet. You can now acquire the lucrative digital skills necessary for the fast-growing professions without ever setting foot in a classroom or accruing any debt. This is so because it's now relatively cheap to study many of these job skills online. Many traditional occupations still place a high value on degrees, but in the digital economy, providing social proof of your abilities is more significant than your degree itself. A strong digital portfolio of your work and a personal brand that you generate by sharing what you do and expanding your professional network might serve as example of this. Here, we present some of the highest paying jobs that you can learn today. Number 1. iOS app developer. Learning iOS coding is one of the quickest methods to earn 6 figures in the current market. Having said that, not everyone will be successful in creating iPhone apps, because it takes a lot of expertise to do so, but that is precisely why it is so profitable. A strong command of a number of hard skills such as ideation, market research, basic design and notably coding, as well as user testing, compliance, and finally submitting your program to the program store is necessary to become an iOS developer, and especially a really great iOS developer. Although they can be easily learned, these difficult skills need for serious study. The greatest iOS developers also have a variety of soft skills in addition to technical proficiency. Although they would require more practice to perfect, these can thankfully be used in a variety of professions. Number 2. Android app developer. Android developers are in high demand, even though iOS coding may seem more glamorous to the Apple crowd. Android 13 is the most recent OS version, which was made available on August 15, 2022. You do not need to start out by investing in any expensive gear or software, unlike many other programming environments. On a Mac, Windows PC, or a Linux computer, an Android app can be developed. To test in real time, all you need is an Android smartphone and the free Android SDK, which is accessible as Android Studio. Java is the primary building block for making Android apps. To work as an Android developer, you must be proficient with Java and object-oriented programming. If you have programming experience in Java, you should start learning how to use it in the Android development process. Start learning Java coding for beginners. Additionally, it's crucial that you grasp XML and databases. Number 3. Web developer. As online standards evolve and websites need to be modified, there is still a great demand for web developers. You need to be familiar with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to work as a web developer. It's also advised to become familiar with CSS and CSS frameworks. You can communicate with computer languages by developing these core web development abilities, which will provide the framework and reasoning for doing so. A job in web development may be the best fit. Job security and a competitive compensation can make this a fantastic career choice if you seek a high-paying job. If you also appreciate the possibility to express your creativity, job flexibility, and professional development chances by gaining skills, completing coding bootcamps, or getting professional certifications, anyone can acquire the abilities required to become web developers. Number 4. User experience, UI, UX designer. Steve Jobs' unwavering focus on user experience design helped him build the most prosperous business in history. The UX guru himself once said, "Design is not just about how something appears and feels. It functions by design." The user interface for an app, website, or other interactive media is made by UI UX designers. In order to develop concepts that can be explained using storyboards, they can work with product managers and engineers to first gather user requirements. They also have sitemaps or process flows. They will then employ their imagination as they apply color palettes that theoretically suit best within a given design. Today's effective websites and apps must successfully comprehend and actively test the user experience. UX design may be a great career choice if you have a gift for perceiving people's wants and for graphic design. Number 5. Content marketer. Consider being a professional content marketer if you are skilled at writing, producing visual content, and generating videos. While social networking and blogging abilities don't typically pay well, they can become highly paying careers if you learn how to produce content that gives organizations a demonstrable return on investment, ROI. Content marketers of all levels of experience make good money. This is due to the fact that content marketing may significantly increase a company's revenue. and individuals in charge of its implementation and execution are compensated in kind. By creating a website and digital portfolio for yourself that showcases your knowledge and expertise, you may establish yourself as a content marketer and break into the digital marketing sector. Number 6. Online advertising professional. Managing digital advertising campaigns has been one of the fastest growing professions in the past 10 years due to the complexity of online advertising platforms like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and Instagram Ads. With the likelihood that 93% of all online interactions begin with a search engine, you can use internet advertising to draw in the desired audience. Learn how to manage social media advertising campaigns on Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the Taboola ad network and earn handsome money doing it. Number 7. IT support professional. An IT support specialist advises users and troubleshooters computer problems. People in this position are in charge of assisting users with any technical issues they may encounter. You need to have excellent communication skills and familiarity with standard computer systems if you want to work in this profession. It's your responsibility to resolve any IT issues that clients or customers may encounter. Consider understanding Google's IT architecture if you appreciate fixing issues with networks and computer hardware. The strong demand for IT support specialists is primarily due to the importance of their work to the smooth daily operations of most firms. Number 8. Cybersecurity professionals. Compared to other IT professions, cybersecurity is a relatively new field. You can therefore choose from a number of routes to become a cybersecurity analyst. With personal, governmental, and business data now being kept on the cloud, cybersecurity is growing rapidly as a sector to guard against hackers. It's crucial to understand the foundations of cybersecurity, such as how information systems could be threatened and how to foresee and detect attacks. Additionally, you should familiarize yourself with crucial cybersecurity components like network architecture and protocol, switching and routing, firewalls, and more. Knowing how to spot risks and weaknesses is crucial as technology develops and changes. A fantastic method to learn about cybersecurity, the current threat landscape, and the relevant technologies and tools used to identify and guard against threats is to enroll in a cybersecurity certificate program. Number 9. Data scientist. Data scientists with in-depth knowledge of advanced machine learning and deep learning, massively parallel data processing, data exploration, and visualization will be in high demand in 2023. Data science is currently popular everywhere. Companies all across the world are using data science one after another to address the world's most varied issues. Data scientists are now in a favorable position with regard to employment and compensation as a result of this circumstance. Several online courses are available that might help you lay the groundwork for a career in data science. Number 10. Blockchain developer. All cryptocurrency transactions across all peer-to-peer networks are recorded in a blockchain, which is an electronic ledger. A blockchain developer understands the architecture and protocols of the technology and creates decentralized applications, dApps, and smart contracts based on blockchain technology. They are in charge of creating 3D designs, 3D models, and 3D content for things like video games. The demand for blockchain developers has increased in line with the expansion of fintech in 2021. Blockchain experts are in greater demand as 2021's fintech industry develops. The length of blockchain developer training depends on the course and the desired abilities. Depending on the course, where it is taught, whether you pursue it full-time or part-time, and the level of training intensity, it can take anywhere from 3 months to 3 years. This was all for today's video. The good news is that anyone with access to the internet can learn a number of these high-paying creative jobs in the digital economy, providing they have the drive and desire to be self-directed learners. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Let us know what you think about it in the comments section below, and don't forget to leave a like and hit the bell icon. See you in the next one.